All right, so we're gonna restart here. And I don't know exactly how the poll question ended, so maybe I need to put it up again and see what kind of votes we can get on it with a quickie poll. Who finishes higher? I can't remember if those were the options or not, but there you go. Those are the options for this one. It seemed pretty close on the last go round, so we'll see. I didn't even look at the. I didn't look at the final poll on the other one. I think SVG was winning, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, basically, I ran through the other one. I think the the last question was 1776 was saying um, the way the guys are over driving this and flat spotting the tires, it should be a good one today. And I agree with that. This is going to be a big race. A lot of guys are going to want to win this race to sort of notch that on their wins list. So I think that it's going to be well received. It's going to be well contested, and I think a lot of crazy stuff is honestly going to happen. We're probably going to see a lot of blown motors too. And like he was saying, flat spotting of the tires. So a lot of things are going to play into the win of this one for sure. Still going with SVG though. Still going with SVG for sure. BB's back. Tell a friend. Says in between the lanes. Wise guy back in the house, and we are here. And bills are paid. Says Sir Wood Rooster. Indeed, the YouTube bill has been paid. YouTube gods unkind. Once again, streaming gods, I should say. Worst paint scheme this weekend. Says OJ and Toothpaste. I'm going to go with the Chumba Casinos. Number 23 for Daryl Wallace Jr. the third. Shaw saying, look who's back. Look who's back. Back again. I'm glad all the drivers are having fun with the track. Going to see a lot of faded brakes and flat spots on the tires, just like yesterday. Yeah, for sure. Actually, the last one I was reading before I got the message that the stream had got the circle of death. Not the red circle of death, the whatever, the dot 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 circle of death. But yeah, for sure. I think the way that they're overdriving this track, it just you can see how much it means to them. They want to be the driver that wins this race. It's not a crown jewel, but it's pretty close to crown jewel level of how they're going to drive this thing. And I think you're going to see a lot of blown motors. I think you're going to see a lot of flat spotted tires, to like what you said there. And you're going to see some guys just take themselves out over driving corners and things like that. So good comment there, 1776. I agree with you 100%. Stinks to see YouTube doesn't like you, says PC Gone Rogue. Yeah, that's part of life though. So hopefully one day YouTube figures out what's going on with the streaming situation. Because once again, I checked in the living room and the TV is still streaming. YouTube or Netflix, whatever I got going on back there, which is what I leave on now just to make sure that it's not my internet. The poll will not allow for a user to change their vote, says Sir Wood Rooster. Indeed. That's another thing YouTube needs to work on. Please hit the like button, y'all. It's free and it helps people know he's back, says Rosie. Indeed. Yeah. So if you want to hit the like button, it would be much appreciated. But if not, don't feel pressured into doing it. We do not peer pressure anyone. Rowdy Nation, says Cassandra. Indeed, Rowdy Nation. Kyle Busch is on a little bit of a heater here, so it should be a good time. What did BB do to piss off YouTube? Says just fluting. LOL. I don't know. I have no clue. YouTube is a menace, says one wise guy. Are we live again? Says Jamie Schweitzer. We are indeed live once again. Jamie Schweitzer, appreciate you jumping on. BB, who wins on Earth 2? I'm going to go with Catherine Legg on Earth 2 because she's the least experienced with these type of cars, and even she said that she overestimated how good she thought she would be the other week. And also, she's driving that 78. We know that 78 is not top tier equipment, so I'm going to go unless somebody blows an engine before she does or parks it or whatever. I'm going to say the 78 on raw speed is definitely the slowest. So just a bad situation for her. Least amount of experience and not the fastest car. So that's going to be my pick for the Earth 2 winner. Happy Friday. Happy Father's Day. Sorry. Bruce Garvey saying happy Father's Day to racing fans racing from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. tonight, says Bruce. So there you go. Going to be a ton of racing action on. This entire weekend has actually been filled with racing, which has been great. Will Tyler Reddick be as fast as Xfinity Mobile, says in between the lanes? That's a good question. That is a good question. He is one of the better drivers here. if on the first one that we did today, he in fact by the numbers is your best pick. But if you amend those numbers to the 5 races, it actually skews to SVG. But SVG or Tyler Reddick statistically would be your better pick, or your 2 statistical best picks here for this track. My phone app has no like button, says Shaw. Oh, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you. You're watching and talking, so you're doing all you can do, my brother. So don't worry about it. Expectations for today, says One Wise Guy. I think it's going to be a really good deal overall. So I think it's just going to be a good race, and there's going to be a lot of excitement to it. And it's going to be well contested because everybody's going to want to be the first winner of the Mexico race for sure. Should I try to double tap the screen, says Rosie. I think SVG is going to push too hard and blow his chance, just like Watkins Glen last year. Yeah, we could see that for sure. And he's also in it seems like he's more of a pressure situation. Like a lot of people are starting to turn on him and be like, oh, he came too soon, blah, 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 blah. So you're hearing a lot of talk and chatter like that. So I don't know. Anything could happen, but I'm still going to go with him as my pick. Does Leg finish the race, says Dirty Def? It's a road course, so I'm going to say she finishes the race, but I'm going to say the pace in that car is just so far off that it's not going to be a competitive finish. But I think she will try. I think she'll stay out of trouble. Yes, for sure. Do we see a watermelon smash today, says Jamie Schweitzer? I wouldn't sleep on him. I wouldn't sleep on Ross Chastain. He is a underrated road course ace. You don't think about him as one, but he certainly is one. Roughly, when do you put in the garage pick for fantasy? I would say right before stage 3. That's what I would do, Sir Wood Rooster. Turn 1, I think there will be there where the action is at today, says Dirty Def. Could be. Any altitude sickness reports today? I haven't seen any just yet, but we some of the engines got altitude sickness and blue in the Xfinity Series race. Tyler Reddick will be as slow as AT&T, says Sir Wood Rooster, playing on the Tyler Reddick Xfinity sponsorship on the side of his car. Is Tommy Baldwin going to be in the Starting Park Hall of Fame? He could be. He is a strong candidate there, Brian Karsten, for a Starting Park Hall of Fame. I had to close live chat, says Shah. So there you go. Shah has figured it out. So, we never doubted you, Shah. We know that you are on top of things as always. I don't think I can pick a Toyota today with all the engine issues that they've been having this year, says Bruce Garvey. They have had quite a few engine issues now that I think about it. But you could say the same thing about Ryan Blaney and Ford. So, and then what was it? AJ Allmendinger, he trashed ECR, and then ECR won the next race. So, you never know. You never know. Life's like engines are like a box of chocolates, so you never know what you're going to get. Look forward to especially at altitude. Look forward to road courses, or do you dread it? I like road courses. I'm a big road course person. Ever since Forza, I started playing Forza, the very first one that came out, and I didn't like road courses before that. But once I actually was able to drive them on a video game, I started liking them because they're really technical and they're really fun to race in. So. And now that I can appreciate it when I watch it on TV, I'm like, oh, I see what he's doing there. Road courses get some hate, but I like the change that it provides, and I enjoy it. Yeah, I like a good mix of tracks. I don't think we need too many short tracks. I don't think we need too many 1.5 miles, and I definitely don't think we need too many road courses and super speedways. But every once in a while, there's a time, so just a good mix. And I think at some point we could mix in actual dirt tracks, not put dirt on a paved track. I would like to see dirt tracks at some point, a real dirt track mixed in from time to time as well. Stephen A. Smith apparently was playing solitaire allegedly during the NBA Finals coverage. Not only that, but it was like one of the more intense moments in the game. So Stephen A. Smith, who was called out by the Durantula, Kevin Durant, that's who brought attention to it. Stephen A. Smith definitely getting well-deserved hate for doing what he did there. Like you're I don't know. You're there to cover the game. You are the hardest working man in media. And you give these crazy opinions, and people expect with those crazy opinions that you're actually engaged in watching the game, and basically to be exposed by playing solitaire during a high drama moment in a game. That says what it says. He has defended himself by saying he was only playing solitaire during a timeout, which Maury, that proved to be false on the lie detector, because we could see in the background that the players were actually moving on the court. So it is what it is. Words are hard for me today, says One Wise Guy. Words are hard for me every day, brother. So I feel you. Don't worry about it. Anyone know who was waving the flag or driving the pace car today? I think Jeff Gordon. Isn't Jeff Gordon? Is he either the pace car driver or the flag guy for the start of the race? I saw something about Jeff Gordon. Maybe the pace car driver. I'm not sure though. For the beginning of the race, so far it seems like the most interesting race this year. So much unknowns. I can't wait for the green flags to 1776. Same here. I am really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good one. Desmond Bain to the Magic says in between the lanes championship. Lock it in. Write it down. Lanes. I would love to see a dirt track on the schedule. They showed they could pull it off with Bristol with these cars. Yeah, for sure. And like a real dirt track. You know what I mean? So like not not an impromptu dirt track. My prediction for today is much like yesterday, a calm race till the final stage, and then things will get crazy. And the argument against dirt tracks don't hold enough people. Well, they had a race at Bowman Gray, so I don't want to hear the argument about dirt tracks don't hold enough people. Have it at a dirt track and just do it. Like we had one at Bowman Gray, let's have one at a dirt track. It'd be perfect for the Clash, really. A Clash race at Eldora or something that would be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And it can't be a points race. So no points race. That way nobody bitches and moans about it. Let's see. My prediction for today is much like yesterday, a calm race till the final stage, and then things get crazy, says Bruce Garvey. I think we're going to get a crazy first stage, and I think we'll get a crazy finish. And I think that middle stage, people will be calm and just be sort of positioning themselves for the end of the race or getting points, whatever their strategy is here today. This track layout has two straights from a 1.6-mile oval at this complex, says Brickyard Brickhead. And there you go. I did not know that. So good chip in there, Brickyard. I was not aware of that. Happy Father's Day to the dad, says one guy, one wise guy. Indeed. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there for sure. Jeff Gordon is the commander, which I think in Mexico means the Grand Marshal. So there you go. He is going to be the starter of the race there, says Dirty Death. How's Bush's finish today, top 20? I think Kyle Busch is going to be one of your threats to win this race. Somebody in the first chat before this one, before the first one got screwed up, somebody I picked him and I said, that's a great wild card pick. I wouldn't sleep on it. He's been on a little bit of a heater speed wise too here recently with RCR. So hopefully within the next few races, he breaks the drought because he's been running much better. Sort of reminiscent when he won the 3 races for RCR when he first got there. He's starting to look like that Kyle Busch again. Who runs better, 60 or the 54, says one wise guy. I'm going to go with the 54. 54 is who I'm going to pick on that one. So, but it's a tough call because the 60 has a lot of speed for sure. Gina Allison saying Rowdy Nation in the house. Indeed. Mexico and USA. So, yeah, Rowdy, Kyle Busch, definitely a good pick there. I like what you're thinking there, Gina. I'm surprised turn 1 wasn't Calamity Corner yesterday. Ended up being turn 11. Didn't see that coming. Says 1776. Yeah. I think there's enough spots at this racetrack where you can make some of the action happen for sure. I worry about Kyle Busch running this entire race without having an incident. Been having good finishes, even though he has issues. Yeah. So to Kyle Busch, like if they can keep it clean on pit road, he's had some speeding penalties and just some pit work that went wrong. I think that is part of the deal as to why he hasn't had some of the finishes. So if he can have some clean pit work, I like his chances of sort of playing spoiler here in this one for sure. Who does better today? BB, Zilich, or Gibbs? I'm going to say Gibbs on this one for sure. So, Jamie Schweitzer, Dirty Death saying good. Gina saying, P.S. I love your beard. Appreciate it, Gina. The beard, people either like it or they don't. That is for sure. Taylor Gray almost won his first race yesterday. Yeah, so let me talk about the Taylor Gray deal for 1 second here. Taylor Gray at the end of that race went down there and tried to bump Daniel Suarez out of the way, which is good, hard racing. But at that moment in time, had Taylor Gray pulled that off, had that move worked, does Taylor Gray make it out of that stadium alive? Are there even stands left in that stadium if he moves Daniel Suarez out of the way for the win? I'm saying no. Like Taylor Gray better be so happy that he didn't basically run into the back of Suarez there and basically move him for the win, because that would have not been well received. I don't know if there is enough security to get Taylor Gray out of that stadium if something like that goes down. So, man, that's a tough one. That is a tough one to call But he tried it. He was trying to win the race. He wanted it. He wanted it really bad there. But I don't think I don't think I don't think he makes it out of that stadium. To be honest, I agree, BB. It would have been bad, says Jamie Schweitzer. Yeah, that would have been. You would have had to helicopter to the airport. There would be no. There would be no. There would be no convoy that would be safe enough at that moment in time. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. That would sort of be like if you wrecked Dale Jr. For a win. There would not be a convoy big enough to get you out of that stadium. That's sort of the level I think that Suarez is at that track. I hope the younger Truex has a good day, says Gina Allison. Yeah, so Ryan Truex, a lot of people have been wanting to see him race in the Cup Series for a long period of time, and not only race, but he's getting a chance to race here in good equipment. So hopefully he can have a good showing, because I know a lot of Martin Truex Jr. fans want to see Ryan Truex Jr. the third have a good race here for sure. Some of the best hair in the game, of course, Ryan Truex Jr. Just a good lion's mane of hair atop that head for sure. I think NASCAR would have immediately moved Gray back, says Bruce Garvey. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Maybe just hit him for rough driving and let Suarez win it to keep the grandstands intact. Hard not to be happy for Daniel with all the pressure he's been in this year. Yeah, for sure. Like a huge win for him. Not only just a home track win and all that, but also just takes a little bit of the pressure off the hot seat that he's sort of like Alex Bowman, seems to always be on the hot streak. So you're saying SVG, BB, says Jamie Schweitzer. That's my overall pick. I'm going with SVG to win this race for sure. First time at this track, I'm picking Joey. Final answer, says Jamie Schweitzer. I like your mentality there. So whenever these cars visit a new track, it tends to favor Joey Logano. So I see what you're saying there, and I like the pick overall. Right now, 53% of you are agreeing with me, saying SVG is going to win this race. And in second place, 22% for Chase Elliott, the Dinger, and Suarez tied at 12%. So there you go. Suarez on par with Dinger, both road course specialists. All right. That looks like the end of this one. The coverage starts for Amazon here in 20 minutes. So I'm going to go check that out. And until the next one, you guys have a good time. No post race, because as far as the Amazon stuff goes, Amazon does a better post race. So we're going to put the post race on hold until TNT and see what they got. But until the next one, you guys take them easy. Peace.